Alma slowed down his step as he saw the fog ascending from underneath the bridge. Before he could make sense of it, lightning struck. A bolt of blinding white light fell from heaven, illuminating the surroundings. Clouds fell upon them, and if intending to grasp the man. Alma planted his feet firmly in the ground, his sword in hand, ready to defend and attack. He focused on the place where the lightning had hit the ground. A man stood there, clothed in bright snow, and with a countenance of fury. Alma, more in reaction than reason, stormed forward, the blade risen. The angel opened his mouth, and as he spoke, the world tore apart. Rocks crumbled, water rose, and the bridge underneath Alma's feet exploded. Thrown backwards by the force of God's wrath, he fell amidst his companions, unable to stand. The sword was lost in the midst of the clouds that had gathered to shield the angel's approach. Alma had no choice than to face the angel. "Behold," the messenger spoke, "the Lord hath heard the prayers of his people, and also the prayers of his servant Alma, who is thy father." Alma tried to resist these words, tried to keep them out of his head. "I don't want to hear that." His father's laugh added to the peak of pain mounting in his chest. Still, he tried to raise walls against the light. "He has prayed with much faith concerning thee," the voice proclaimed solemnly, "that thou mightest be brought to the knowledge of the truth." Alma fell down on one knee, unable to maintain his balance in the fiery storm originating in the messenger. The earth seemed to be torn asunder, and so felt his soul. "Therefore," continued the angel, "for this purpose have I come to convince thee of the power and authority of God, that the prayers of his servants might be answered according to their faith." "Impossible," Alma cried, feeling an incredible ripping inside of himself. Ammon, risen from his fall, laid hand on Alma's shoulder. "Impossible," he repeated with renewed determination. In awareness of his own malice, Alma shuddered. He turned around, not moving his feet. He saw Ammon on his knees, bracing his hands against the ground to bear the burden of guilt resting on his back. He saw Aaron, his arm over his eyes, in an attempt to hide himself from seeing his iniquities unfurled before his feet. The men were a picture of devastation. Alma looked up into the sky. "Fall upon me, ye mountains!" It was a fleeting thought of hope, before the weight of sin dropped on him without mercy. The impact drained all his strength immediately. Numb, he dropped to the ground. Darkness befell him. "Even if thou wilt of thyself be cast off."